And, oh, I need the... This is Super HD RTX enabled. So we got to get the wide monitor. So you can see the... Yeah! Panoramic Zelda 2. So this is also a fan-made game. You thank me? Well, well, that's the thing. Like, the bottles got knocked over, or the can got knocked over, and the bottles got spread out like... It must have been like two weeks ago. So, those bottles were sitting there, and they were too scared of me to bring it up, or they've just been out of town and didn't notice. So either way, I got it taken care of, so you can't get mad at me anymore. All right. So when we last left off this, I was in I forget the names of these towns. You know, it's funny. I played a lot of Zelda 2 as a kid, because when it was the new thing, it was like nobody knew what a Zelda game was. They had the first one, and then the second one was like so like wildly different. They could try whatever. It's the same thing with Mario 2. I think I talked about this last time, but after Zelda 2 and Mario 2 came out, they finally realized that what the fans really wanted was more of Zelda 1 and Mario 1, but better, right? Not just a completely different thing. So this, what's my, oh, there we go. This is Mido. And this is the game where a lot of the town names end up in other Zelda games as different things. I think Rauru is probably a recent, the most well-known. So, mechanically, this game pretty much is the original Zelda. Trying to turn into that. I think I'm also ready to go... Can I get into the menu from there? I can't. Ah, I didn't want to go in there. No! I don't like the eyeballs. Go away. Whew. So they've added some other neat effects, like the candle lights up different parts of the room you're in once you touch the torches. I was curious about how this game was made because it plays pretty much exactly like the original Zelda, and I was curious if there was like any kind of emulation going on under the hood, or if this was all just a little chicken walk. Oh god. So they replaced the fairy spell with a chicken spell, which is nice because it you don't just get free flight. So I wonder if I get an upgrade to that later, because I definitely can't go back that way. I don't know all of the things that changed in this version, but I was saying this game was made in Game Maker, which I don't know really anything about that, but it's impressive nonetheless that they got the whole like the Zelda 2 experience down. I don't know if I'll ever mess around with Game Maker myself. There's other game engines I'd like to try out things in first, but... And there's the tapeworms once again. God, I've got, like, so much motivation and, like, at the same time, so much angst about just where my life's going in the next couple of years. But, I don't know. It beats, like, only having the angst part, which is how I spent most of last year. So, I've got things to balance out. I've been trying to get more interested in things like friends are working on. Oh, no. Too indecisive about this. Like, the behavior of all the enemies is the same. I hate this guy. I hate you. Ah, come on. I was watching a little bit of I was watching a little bit of Tall stream earlier, and Tall _bat, you may know on Twitch, is working on his own game right now, and he was talking about his career path and how it's all kind of culminated in becoming a streamer and working on his own game, which is shit. Go away. Just kind of living the dream, although, you know, sure, having, you know, steady work has its own perks, which that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I've never really thought about my career because, I don't know, I've never really been a career-minded person. There's been so much of my life where I didn't know what I was going to end up doing, and now I've been doing the same thing for so long that I don't know where to go from here. Like, I don't have any aspirations with what I do day to day. As far as like where that's going to end up with me being like a senior level engineer somewhere, or a project manager, or anything like that. I'm just still not sure, because it's so much changes under my feet that I've never really gotten any momentum in that regard. So I guess that's why these things that I keep talking about now is like, yeah, I'd love to have more done at this point, but I mean, just having a side project that I'm finally kind of serious about, which really has been this whole stream, and I mean, you come down here. Get out of here. You piece of shit. I don't know. It's a big change for me, and it's a good one, I think. But I've never really talked about my career, so it was interesting. Shit. It was interesting to kind of listen to Tall talk about all the different things that he's done over the years. Like, nothing that I have really done as part of my job applies in a lot of ways to what you see here on the stream. I basically learned how to do all this stuff just on the side. But, I mean, the coding stuff has come in handy, too. Especially with some of the, like, plugins that I've done for Warudo and the whole, like, raid alert thing you saw. And I've been trying to find interesting ways to build on that. But I guess I could. I'm filling time while I'm doing Dungeon number 3 in Zelda 2. I guess I could do a quick rundown of my career to this point. And I'll definitely be dating myself. Oops. Let me get through this room of friggin' panther heads. I hate these guys. I have... Okay, can't heal. Wait, did I? Oh, I did pick up the key, that's right. Yeah, you're wrecked. It's like the same methods for killing the Iron Knuckles in this game. From the original still work here. That's why I was saying I was impressed by the faithfulness here. And me dying a lot is also quite faithful to my original experience in this. Alright. Try again. So I left college in the late 90s. Before the first .com crash. The first so far. Doing work in web development at a time where it was really kind of a new thing. At least it had been, like, up to that point in, you know, like, the mid-90s, where a lot of stuff was still written in, like, CGI Perl, which I never really got a lot of experience with. I was never in a position to have to do a whole lot in Perl. It was just kind of the thing that all the nerds use, so... I didn't get my nerd cred by learning how to do all the things in Perl. I don't even know if it's still in use. I'm sure, like, everything is in use somewhere, but I haven't seen anything about it in a long time. Everything's in Python land now. But anyway, after I feel like I missed a key somewhere. Hang on a minute. Sorry. I'll get back to that thought. I got two. Oh, I have a... You see the little blob down there? I didn't realize the game was tracking those, but apparently that's a secret thing I can get. I remember getting one of them. And I have a little red fairy friend that pulls me out of the water sometimes, which is nice. Okay, so I have the two keys I need. All right. I want the pea bag. Give me the big fat sack of pea. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't. Oh, I'm making up words as I go. 'Cause I hate this blue guy. He's throwing his dumb shit at me. Yay! Okay, done with that song. So, my college career. Oh my god, losing it early. So I went to college with a fair bit of energy. I was doing pretty well in high school. I tested out of a little bit of college calculus. So I spent a lot of college just doing things that I knew I was good at and enjoyed. And if I had to take any class that I wasn't naturally good at or totally interested in, I didn't want to do it. And I wouldn't figure out until much later in life that that's probably a little bit of the... Oh, geez, hi. Oh, this is the boss. That was a little bit of the ADHDs, which wasn't really understood at the time I grew up with it. God, I hate this guy. So I flamed out of college pretty hard, and it was kind of a real point of embarrassment for me, and I thought for a long time that I would eventually try and go back to school, and now I'm at the age where like, I don't care. I've learned way more on the job than... whoa. Okay, sometimes the controls are a little bit weird. I'll get back to me flaming out of college after 3.5 years. Let's talk about this boss. So, in the original game, the guy on the horse just... Oh, okay, God. He doesn't go all the way across the room every time. So that's why I was trying to get him close, because I could get more hits on him that way, but they've redone this one, so he goes all the way over every time, which means I gotta wait, and that's normally how you're supposed to get him off the horse, but it's an annoyingly small window this time. You gotta get, like, right between horse and rider, or just get him right on the noggin. It's hard to do. There we go. Okay. Now that I know where to hit him, it's a little bit easier. Alright. I will eventually get him down. But interestingly enough, before I did flame out of college, I got really interested in computer graphics. I took a bunch of those courses. So I got to learn a lot of the like the linear algebra behind the 3D stuff, which is now that I'm getting more interested in like those low-level graphics issues, which I actually dipped back into when I was doing the pixel and scan redeems for my stream setup now, because it used to just be an OBS filter, which it still is, but I had to make it part of the 3D environment, so I needed I needed to do a lot of 3D trigonometry to make sure that the quick swap of the screen, basically, it swaps my model out with a 2D screen. It's complicated, but I had to make sure it lined up exactly right, which required some math. So I dipped into that for a while. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember I can do this. It's just finding the time to relearn a lot of the you know, the base operations. Oh, I didn't get the item in this one. That's why it seems short. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not done here. Sorry. So I got really interested in that, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get a job in this new burgeoning field of 3D computer graphics in the 90s. And then I got to my senior year. No, it was my... When did I end up taking that class? Yeah, it was early in my senior year. I had to take a class called software engineering, which don't really think much about that because it's such a common title. But, like, software engineers generally weren't called software engineers back in the day like they are now. Now it's more of a, like, generic title for anyone who does software development, although there used to be more of a distinction between software developer and software engineer. I think nowadays it may also depend on the jurisdiction. There's different, like, tax laws and such, but for the most part where I work, they're just called, like, software engineers, and broken down like front end, back end, full stack, that sort of thing. But software engineering back at the time when I was in college applied more to the like the business practices, not even necessarily all business, but like how do you get a bunch of like programmers together and actually get things done. So it was like right at the beginning of the advent of like agile methodologies is the word I was thinking of, and things like that. Oh, down and right. Okay. That's where I forgot to go. This is the way I wanted to go. I didn't think I had a key for that door, which is why I skipped it. Whoops. And I had immediate issues with that software engineering class because I was good at solving, like, mathy things that required, like, abstract thinking. But the language that they used for, you know, like organizing, like, meetings and, like, managing projects. This was also when, like, universal markup language was just becoming a new thing. And, I don't remember how this dungeon goes. I'll just explore. And another thing that oh, geez, this is new. Hello? Can I not? Do I have to drop down from the top to get it? Maybe that's the gimmick here. Sorry, this game just threw me for a loop here, because this is brand new. So, God, I mean, I just cast jump. Something else I've learned about myself as I've gotten older is that I'm good at like abstract concepts like that, but language, like English language stuff, and I'm even having a hard time describing this. When you hear me struggle on stream to talk about certain things, it's because it takes me a little bit extra time to parse idea into spoken word. and spiky ball. And have you ever gone to like any like tech company site like Microsoft and find some new technology and listen to them describe it? Have you ever gone away from that thinking, what the hell do they actually do? I've read that 8 times and I still don't get it, because people don't actually use words that describe things accurately. It's all got to be fluffed up. That's what that class was for me. I just didn't get it. And again, if I ran into something I didn't immediately get, like, I started shutting down mentally. I don't think it was all, like, voluntary either. I think that's just how I've been wired with a lot of stuff in my life, and now I'm trying to sort through all that. So I got like a month or so into that class, and I had done nothing because I couldn't get my brain to execute in any way on the actual homework, because I didn't understand what they wanted from me. Got a raft. Okay. So I went to the head of the computer science department and was like, I don't think I can do this. And they said, okay, well, just do all your other classes, and you might have to do another semester of this one class and get through it. There we go. So that might have. So I'm missing the timeline. So that might have been my junior year, but I still needed to pass the course in order to graduate, and that meant all that computer science stuff that I was interested in just too bad. You're not graduating because you can't pass this one like weird class that your brain can't parse. Can I like quick exit out of this dungeon? That would be swell. I don't think I can. There's a quicker way out of here. Is there another... I don't want to go all the way up this thing again. There wasn't like a extra passage out. Oh, I get a chicken through. Okay, hang on. I forgot. The chicken actually has squeeze through small gap powers. So anyway, that's the story of how I flamed out of college. That was kind of the end of it. Oh, come on. Can't do this. So I left college and I worked doing web development for a couple of years. And again, I had long stretches of just not being able to concentrate on tasks a lot, and employers generally want you to do that. So shit. Why do they respawn? So I was given the option of moving from my existing office at home to one in another city where I definitely did not want to go back to, so they could keep an eye on me, or just resign. So I resigned, and then the dot-com crash happened, and I didn't work again for, at least not full-time, for another like 10 years after that. And for those 10 years, it's been largely smooth sailing. I've had some shit jobs in between, but I've been doing my thing full time. I've been doing mostly like Ruby and Rails stuff, splashed with little C# and Go here and there. Ah, there we go. Chicken tunnel. Chicken tunnel. Oh, nice. I got a heart upgrade. Okay, it was worth coming back for that. I just wish I could quick exit out of this dungeon. I don't know if the game will let me do that, because again, it's a Game Maker game. Alright, never mind. I'll just finish talking. I'll just finish running down my whole career, because why not? I hope not everyone's not gone to sleep at this point. But I just never really had time to reflect on this on stream or otherwise. I need a sip though. I'm talking a lot. I won't get into what a lot of those 10 years were like, because that's the part where that's a little bit heavy for stream. I'll just go out the rest of the exit. That was... Ow. What was... Okay, sorry. This is a new dungeon Whodis situation. They've changed some things in this one. Well, I'm also trying to, like, remember. So I've been, like, getting myself back into passable shape physically and mentally. So I came out of that period doing a lot of like smaller like temp jobs, a lot of contract work. So I was still doing like the software stuff, but it was largely very light, like web coding, a lot of HTML stuff, nothing really intense. And probably some like .NET. Mostly that's where the work was at the time. Ruby Rails was still kind of building up momentum back in, this would have been like late 2000s. So when I did get full-time work, it was kind of a fluke. I felt like I was really given a shot that maybe should have gone to someone else, but I took it. And I worked with really shitty people at that job, but that was kind of, that 2 years that I worked there was what I really needed to get going. I don't work well with people who don't know how to work with people. And can I get out of here with jump? I hope so. I guess I could just die to these things. After that, I worked for. I'm also like carefully considering how much detail to get into, so I don't like really dox myself. It's not like, oh, I was working on these cool games which you may have heard of. Nah, I was working on shit for companies that don't exist anymore. So, or got swallowed up by other things, and I may die anyway. Mainly doing the same type of stuff. I've been pigeonholed for a lot of my career into these DevOps positions where you just do the work that we don't really have the resources to devote a whole team to. And so I did that for about 6 years. I developed, this is the room I didn't know how to get through last time. Well, we're gonna find out if I can actually do this. Oh, okay, so I don't jump as high in chicken form. That was the problem. But now I don't have any, like, mana. So let's just take a swim. I have one remaining Arnie. But I have all my mana again. Yeah, if you come into this without magic, you're just hosed, I guess. That's alright. I think it'll put you back where you... It'll put you back where you last saved, or it might just put me back at the last dungeon I was in. I'm not totally sure. Don't want to find out either. So, it's just chicken time. I like how my little feet keep going. Sorry, that's endlessly entertaining. So, I did that for a long time, and, I don't know where else to go with this story. That's kind of proving my point that it's just so much harder to make these things interesting, when, it doesn't line up totally with what I'm presenting to you now. But Tal said something interesting that, like, people didn't really start recognizing him as a streamer until he found this niche in explaining or providing support for like people to start using like Sammy and more things. Well, Sammy, as it was known back in the day, is Leorin board, because the documentation for that was not great. So the more people who were like coming to him for help, kind of built up, I'm sorry, I'm also just thinking about this, what to do with this game at this point. We'll just keep going. We got the raft. We're gonna go sailing. Sailing. So maybe that's what's gonna happen for me. Like I'm gonna finally get some headway on this tooling stuff. Because I feel like the 3D stuff has been fun, but I've been doing this pretty much entirely for me, you know, and building the stream to make it somewhat fun to watch. But, you know, it takes a lot of factors to really get a big following. And, you know, that isn't really even necessarily my goal, because there's so many things that are out of your hands with that. But I want to leave some kind of, like, I don't want to say legacy, because that sounds a bit pretentious, but with boots, I could walk on water, and that's the important lesson here. Because that's pretty much all I have left at this point. Take that to Darunia at some point. I kind of ran out of steam with that, but I went through my whole, like, college and adult career, but I haven't been able to really map my career experience to streaming in a more, like, overlapping way. But not everybody gets to. So, I'm now jump in a hole in the palace if you go. Sorry, these NPC messages are hurting my brain. What are you? Want to buy this map? I found 2000p. I don't have 2000p, so no. Does it have to be, can I take it out of my... Oh, I don't have it. Okay. I don't have enough P. Damn it. Alright, fine. I guess if I ever had any kind of career goal is that I always... There's an old well backside of town. Okay. It would be nice to be a domain expert in something that I was just really interested in or made myself. So, you know, maybe there's still time for that. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Oh. There's a little guy down there. Oh. What can I... Oh. Oh. This is new. This was not in the base game. There's... Oh god, what are these things? These little wall stingrays were not there before either. It's over here. Oh my god, what is this? I can get down there, right? Was it instant death water? Alright, I may have to pause the story while I process what I'm looking at here. There's a lot of new cool stuff in this version. I guess the coda to all this is I'm learning a lot about myself in like the last handful of years, because I don't want this this ADHD nonsense or whatever it is that I can actually get diagnosed with, which is ridiculously hard. No, unchicken. I need to unchicken. Oh no, my chicken has a hurt sprite. So, I don't know. I'm trying hard to do that right now. But I don't have the energy to spend to figure my own ass out. I just want to be able to function somewhat normally. And it's rough. It's rough out here for a rat. But we'll see. Like, things are moving in the background. And I'm definitely more optimistic about things than I was, like, this time last year. It was just such a struggle to get the stream to this point where I have a night. Oh, red bottle. Thank you. And the evil frickin' hoppin' wallabies. I don't know what these things are. Ow. So anyway, how's your day, chat? I think I'm done with storytelling for now. I tend to do my best work at the time where my back is, like, totally against the wall. Wait. When I gotta get things done at the 11th hour. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I just wish I could also do things at the 10th hour. That'd be swell, too. Oh, come on. I think that's what I'm supposed to do there. And this is, like, the most puzzly thing in, like, Zelda 2. Nothing was this complicated in the original game. I wonder if this is even the way I'm supposed to go. Because I need to get the fire spell, I think is what I get from this. I think I broke one too many blocks before. There we are. There we go. Sheesh, that was tough. I like it though. Boing, 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 boing. I just have a feeling I'm gonna hit a point where I can either keep doing what I'm doing for the next 20 years and just scrape by, or the industry is just gonna get so like choked with AI that I'm not gonna be able to participate anymore. So I'm gonna have to do something else. Why did I jump there? Why did I think I could make that? I'm going back down the same way. All the way. Okay, this is new. Okay. Good. This is brand new. This is a huge little sub-level. There was nothing like this in the original. Ah, come on. I just like the... Oh, no! I saw him at the last second. Thankfully, I got over. I just like the Celeste Mario thing. I'm just really impressed with the craftsmanship of this. Holy crap, what's going on? What even are these things? What are you? Oh my god. This is scary. Can I get through here? Oh, I think I need to kill the 3 orange guys. It's just a chore. I'm gonna heal. And protect. Yep. These guys usually don't show up to the 5th dungeon, but they're just as annoying here. There we go. Ah! These enemies had the most weirdly detailed faces of any, like, human Zelda enemy to this point. Okay, one more. They're worth a ton of XP, though. I wonder if I want to buy that map for 2000p. Is it going to be worth it? We don't know. Shit. Come on. Come on. Hey, bud. You pondering those cheeks? Keep up the good work. I'm sitting here waiting for this orange guy to show up so I can die to him, probably. Oh, you've been lurking? Oh, okay. That's good. We love lurking. I've just been rambling about my career path for the last hour or so. Oh! I did it! Poor guy. I was listening to Tal talk about his game dev career, and I was going through all my notes, and I'm like, mine's been pretty boring up to this point, but... Or in a way that I can't really tie it back into streaming at all. And, you know, I guess that's how it is for most of us. Can't really control that. Honestly, at my age, I'm just happy that I have the ability to learn how to do new stuff like this. Yeah, I still am a software engineer. Oh, I'm all the way out here. Well, that's fine. Let's go back into town now that we saved all their water. And... How do I get in there? Oh, I probably come out through the chimney. That's your dad used to do? Nice. I guess I'm putting more thought into what comes next, because it may be sooner than we know. Okay, yep, I was in the old well. I did it. There were some other parts of that well I wanted to explore. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. Oh, I can buy the map. We're gonna do it. Yes. I got it. What is it a map for? Oh, it's just this. I wonder if it's it'll show any, like, secret areas, or if she's just gonna say she bamboozled me. It's only half of the map. See? What, you didn't know that? Really? Okay. Let's, talk to you. The water is back. We shall reward you. I'm glad that the beeping isn't as incessant in this version. That's nice. Half a map is better than no map. I feel like that's... Backyardigans is something I should have heard of. It sounds familiar. So much stuff in my brain. Okay. Neat. So I got the fire spell, and it burns stuff. It gives me P also. Give me back the 2,000 I spent on that map. The show's whatever, but it has some good... Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. I'll do that in about 15 minutes. I don't know if I can get through this whole game tonight. There's enough new stuff in it that it's, making me think that I'll probably spend maybe another good, like, half a stream kind of exploring and things. Dun, dun. I can get some more health here. Okay, because there's still some stuff on the West Continent that I didn't quite figure out. I was kind of assuming that the fairy spell would let me do some flying, and then I realized it's just a chicken spell, so oh god. Ow. So I need to go... Oh, got you. I need to go get Reflect. Get this guy. Did you know that this thing I'm shooting fire right now is a Zora in this game? I think I only learned that recently. Oh god. I'm breaking down pieces of the forest with my hammer. Okay, and these little guys. Really annoying. Have I played the Guacamelee games? No, I've heard of them, but, let me see if this trick works in this one. Well, no, it doesn't unless I do it right. Oh, it's tough. So there's a, this tile takes me to this part where... This one isn't as bad, it's just when the bubbles come up and they knock you into the water. So the way you normally get through this is especially important in the last stretch of the game. And now I don't have to do that. That's why I don't want to mess with the bubbles. I think maybe in the original that wasn't like, that was yellow tile, so you didn't get monsters anyway. Can't remember. But anyway, I'm glad I don't have to do that. River, do. A hammer can clear a forest. I watched other people play this game for the first time and get stuck in the part where you have to smash a forest town and didn't realize you could. Oh, the shortcut back is, for this town in particular, is very useful. Alright, what's in here? That's right. All the shortcut buildings are marked with the torch. So the software engineering experience has come in handy for doing a lot of the scripting stuff, at least in Unity. Or at least just knowing enough C# to get by. I'm not really an amazing programmer. But again, it's just that because I've always been in jobs where I'm expected to learn how to do new stuff, that's kind of my default state with things. And, I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's part of that headset where I feel like I'm not especially good at any particular thing. So I don't know. I'm learning to find my confidence a little bit. Not worry about what's like, how can I make, my character look more interesting, or improve the lighting in the backdrop and all that. But when I latch onto ideas like that, I tend to just get stuck on them forever, which again is probably another ADHD thing. But what is this? Try to make it to the top. Okay. What the heck? Do I need it? What on earth is this? Okay, hang on, I need it. What? Oh! Okay. Oh, maybe if I hold down the jump button. Wait a minute, how do I not have any more momentum? Because I don't want that. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't understand this. Can you explain that to me, sir? How does your silly game work? Okay, holding down and jump. I get that part. Yeah, I can't even get that much height. Could you explain the rules? I'm back anytime. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I'm gonna lose all my pee this way. For the other minigame, you have to cast jump here. So I'm missing something. Maybe I need to be... No, I don't have enough for chicken farm. Okay. I hope it's just something like a bottle I don't strictly need. Yeah, you have too much, like, leftward momentum. I don't understand. I'm gonna leave. Might have to look that one up, too. Silver arrows, yeah. Dang it. This is the one Zelda game that doesn't have a bow in it, which is surprising. I mean, not really surprising. This game was weird through and through. Oh, that's right. That's where I have to go, collect the child. Do not go in the basement. I'm gonna go in your basement. Uh-oh. I've awakened the blob that lives in the basement. I'm gonna run out of magic here. Oh, they respawn. You can't hide from me, little blobby guy. Uh-oh, that one's trickier. Oh, it'd be funny if I fell back down. Really? I'm just doing what I think the game wants from me, which is to follow this little egg yolk guy. What if it just loops? Weirdly, it doesn't feel like I'm timed on this. I see you. There's got to be more to this, right? This is a little too easy. I'm gonna wonder if that red block has anything to do with anything. What happens if I hit the red block? Nothing. I get stuck there. Oh, there's stuff up there. Oh! Oh, I see a bunch of pee. Alright. Maybe she was just psyching me out and she actually wants me to just clean up her basement. I've called the landlord about these weird blocks in my basement, but... Ah, shit. Alright. Success. I'm stuck. Okay. I did it. It's on the bottom now. I don't know what... Maybe I get the blob in the box? Maybe that was the point? Let's see what happens if I keep doing this. Nothing. Maybe I was supposed to get the blob into that part and then squish it? Am I supposed to be capturing it in the box? This game is... At least this version of the game... I mean, the original version was also weird in its own way, but... Okay, so it's the blocks that have the little impression in them that seem to respawn. Okay. This is why I suddenly realized I might take longer to finish this game. There's so much new stuff. Alright. Is she gonna yell at me for going in the basement? Or just say do not go in the basement. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Let's try it now. I'm gonna get it up to that one spot. Which is annoying to do. Boop. Especially with the boop, 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 boop. All of that. Really, oh, I could do it from here, actually. If I just... Oh. Okay, that's fine. There we are. Boop, boop, boop. This is a really good track. Oh, too many. It's fine. Now if I jump up here... Oh, that was it. I killed your pet slime, ma'am. All your worries are over. Oh, God, it's gonna be break time here in a sec. Wonder how you get all that. Can I collect the box now? Is there any point to that? Maybe it just was a way I captured that. So those blobs are collectibles. Or they seem to be, anyway. Okay, finally. A melody. I could use some magic now. Oh, that's right. You're the... Rescue the kidnapped child on the island. Okay. I'll get right on that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and run ads. I'm gonna make my way to the island, but I don't think too much interesting is gonna happen until now and then, so this might be a good chance to push the button. So see you in just a few. This stream has been kind of flying by. I got through the Celeste Mario game faster than I thought I would. I mean, there were additional challenges, which I'm not gonna do. There was, did I ever go back to, I'm just gonna do the bubble part, I don't care. Did I ever go back to Spectacle Rock after I got the hammer? No, I got the hammer at Spectacle Rock, that's right. I got confused. It had been a while since I played this, so I forgot exactly where I got that hammer. But there was something else in that cave. Oh, geez. I thought I was going in the water. There were a couple of areas in the game that looked like they required flying to get to, which makes me wonder if there's maybe an upgrade for the fairy spell or some other way to get to, like, super high jumps. Okay, I hate this part of the map because the random encounters are all the spiders that are hard to dodge and you have to cast fire to kill. And this game was interesting for its time, but it was also like super annoying in a lot of ways. Whoa, jeez. What are you? Oh, this must be a hidden thing. It's another secret blob that jumps around and shits fire at me. Well, I got news for you. I got nothing. That's the secret. Oh, gee. Is it gonna... Is this thing wired to dodge all my shit? God, okay. That fire hurts. Game over. Oh, I didn't save. Oh, no. I think it still gives me credit for the stuff that I got, though. It just sends me back to the last town I saved at, so... I still have 3 blobs and 3 crystals. So we're fine. I just gotta sail all the way back. It's like I kind of wish they just kept the whole first theme in. Well, no more you. See what I mean? All in all, I think this version of the game's been a little bit harder. But again, maybe it's just because I've got so much muscle memory for the original that this feels weird. Because the original was not easy. I just knew the beats of it. Now I don't. I don't like you. Or you. Bink. Bink. The funny thing is, like a lot of things that got popular, there were a lot of what we came to know as Zelda likes in the years after Zelda came out. Okay, so I think I'm just supposed to do this until I get this guy. The fire really hurts. In fact, I'll cast Protect and I'll cast Heal. I can't cast fire. Oh well, that's fine. Come here. Come here. Do your big jumpy bullshit. We can do that. Got it. Okay. That's blobby number 4. Come here. There we go. The jumping up thrust was like so less useful than than the down thrust. There's something over here. I'll take that. I'll have to think about how to do the... Oh, gosh. Oh, it's another one of these. I like the idea behind these. Again, this is all like... Oh. Because... I don't think this was part of the original game. But if I hold the jump button, I seem to maintain the verticality on my bouncies. There's a specific place you have to go to get the kid, for one. And I think there's a lizard boy in here. This is the other really annoying shield-carrying enemy. We got him. We get him the same way we get everyone else. I have the child! The child is in my inventory. There we go. That is a very nice item get sound. I know the original Zelda is the classic one, but I made that one as one of my resub alert sounds just because I thought it was underappreciated. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this game does have some good tunes. It's just that they subject you to them like so many times. I finally got a magic upgrade. That's another thing I had to get used to with this version, is it went the whole heart piece route. But I've mainly kept up with collecting most of them. But it's weird to think that I'll get close to the end of the game. I probably won't have 8 heart boxes, 8 life and 8 magic boxes, because I knew where all those were. Fuck, go away. That's another reason why this has been a little bit harder, because I had less life going into certain areas. Oh, there's a thing here. So you can go the shorter route, but you hit more rooms like that. And I don't want it. Oh, wait a minute. This is, oh, that's right. I'm kind of curious how they handled this dungeon, because, the final boss of this you generally can't beat until you get a certain spell, which requires me to take that kid back to that mountain town. And, it basically means taking 2 trips, which is annoying. But, if I go in here, and I grab the boots, which I'm gonna... Mink, mink. So if I had Reflect, I could cast that and bounce their shit back at it. What are you? Oh, this is new. Okay. No. This is my hole. Made for me. Get out of there. Okay. It's fine. You can get back in there now. I just needed to pee. This is the dungeon I was watching. Oh no, I was watching Rad play this, but Rad was playing the GBA version, and I remember thinking that version of the dungeon was a lot more purple than I remembered, and I was right, because this is like a more of a bluish purple, and that's how I remembered it. The GBA was just like straight purple. I want that bottle piece. I think it's the first, like... it just goes on my head. I think that's the first one of those I've seen inside the dungeon, but maybe I just missed one. Okay. I don't have the down thrust for this guy. Freaking Doom Knocker. No, the Doom Knocker was the red bear looking guy. I forget what this guy's called. But he's dead. I also never figured out what that map was. Maze Island Palace. Every one of these palaces is a maze. Okay. That's another thing that's a bummer about not having to reflect at this point. Bye. Is that I can't block those things. Like, I feel like I'm misremembering this. Okay, so this is Palace 4. So this is where... Do I get the boots in this one? But I definitely would have needed to... oh, yeah, that's true. the silly me. That's probably what this place is most famous for. Yep, we just went past Jack Nicholson's frozen corpse. Doink, doink, doink. Oh, friggin' blue guys. Now that's why these guys suck, because well, a lot of these guys suck for a lot of reasons. Okay, I was right. The boots are here. This is back and forth. Never a real strategy with this. Just block the shit. And listen to this. That boinging sound is also etched in my memory for the years. Forgot what I was even talking about. I'm like morbidly curious what happens if I get to the end of this dungeon and I don't have the reflect spell. Because if you did that in the original game, you just die because you can't do anything to fight the boss. So they haven't changed too much of the, well, besides the maps, I guess, but the boss encounters have been largely the same. Bye. I'm gonna get a key at the end of this. So I guess we're doing this. I guess I'm going to the end of this palace and we'll just do it again. Whoops. Boing. God. Oh, he respawns. Like, is the thing on the bottom part of his face, is that like a visor or is that his chin? Another mystery never solved. You know, I don't care. Just I was gonna let myself go in the lava, but valiantly took my place. Appreciate it. And these guys. This game needed Medusa heads from Castlevania. Well, that's why I was really just racking my brain to remember if that was... if I had to get the kid and then come back, but that's... It's been too long. So we're just gonna go through this. It's already, like, too far away from the dungeon entrance. So I'll just let it spit me back out at the beginning. Whee! Alright. I'm gonna zone out for a bit. I kind of emptied all my stray thoughts at the beginning of the stream, so that's good. I need a chance to do that. I feel like one stream a week needs to be somewhat open to, like, conversations and musings and whatnot. And then I have one game that's, like, just so batshit crazy that I have to be paying attention to it at all times. Like the bit of Stranger's Wrath that I'm currently on. Check out my map. Wait, did I? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, that's where I fell. Okay. Why did I stop going left? I'm so used to this room being closed off at the left side. Was there something over here? No. Oh, I just didn't fill in that part of the map. Okay, never mind. Silly me. I'm also not used to having a map in this game, so... Ow. Ow! There's so many rooms in this game that are just designed to, like, nickel and dime your health with these friggin' cat heads. I don't have the time. I think I just want to complete this in as far as I can. But this game's very rude. I feel like this version of it has been faithful to the rudeness of the original, but it's also much less rude in a lot of ways. Oops. Like, by adding more stuff to the game, like, the stupid cat head sections are now a, lower percentage of the overall game. See how that works? So now it's a good game. Ow. Getting stuck between these guys sucks too. I was in particular, I remember I said iBun. I remember Rad talking about how this dungeon in particular sucks if you're going for, like, no hits. Too many wizards can just come out of nowhere. And smack you with their floor beams. Their beams that travel exclusively on the ground. Okay. I think, now that I'm remembering more clearly, I think you do, like, you go into the maze part just far enough to get the kid. And you can do that before going to the town, which is what I forgot. And then you go to the town, and then you get reflect and the up jump, and then the up thrust, and then you come back and do all this. But I did everything in the wrong order, because I wanted to. So I have agency. I could do one of those polls where, like, what should I play today, chat? And then have everyone pick something, and then I play the other thing anyway. Just to make it, just to prove a point. Oh, ladder. Elevator. Whatever it's called. Thank you, Rex. I am going to stop and have a sip here. Appreciate it. Whoops. Here I don't remember where to go. I used to have these dungeons pretty well committed to memory before, but again, they're still so obnoxiously maze-like. Oh, gosh. But having the map is a huge help. Even with the Castlevania Medusa heads, they come out at a rhythm that you can kind of anticipate where they're going to be. But not these guys. Going out of your way. Well, I'm only speculating. I don't think I would ever actually do that. But I'm sure someone has, just to be a smartass. For the humor of it. I don't think you could get away with that sort of thing too often. But maybe. Maybe once in a blue moon. It would have to be some, like, really, like, stupid game choice. Or the choice between two really awful games. What's the rat game for the PS1? I think it's called, like, Cheesy or something. It was a choice between that and, well, what's another shitty game we can play? Okay, ow. I try to pace myself with the, deliberately rotten games, too. I feel like you gotta not overdo it there. But there's some streamers who play, like, almost exclusively those games. You can make them entertaining for sure. I wouldn't play Bad Rats. Bad Rats, if it was just bad, it would be one thing, but it's also, it's bad and it's racist, so never mind. I was more disappointed by the racist part, because I felt like you could get entertainment out of Bad Rats. Because it was bad, but it was bad in kind of a here's a physics engine, knock yourself out kind of way. I think that works in a lot of situations. I mean, who doesn't love ragdolls, right? Anytime whoa, God, that was kind of scary. This game's kind of messed up sometimes. Oh, okay, I see their sprites are just a little bit different, maybe? I don't know how to tell the difference. As a cat lover, didn't enjoy the premise. Yeah, there's that too. And it was, oh, really? You got crumble blocks in this boss room? And again, I don't think I can actually beat the boss here. Alright. I'm just wondering if they changed this one mechanically. If you actually can hit him with anything. Oh, okay, so normally he just shoots him on the floor. Oh god. I wonder if he actually does take sword damage. It would still be really hard to hit him with just a sword. I was going in the lava anyway. I appreciate that this room gives you a quick way to just jump in the lava. I almost feel like Bad Rats is the kind of game where if I really wanted to play something like that, I could just make it. That would be like my 6-week Godot project. I feel like that game would not be hard to reproduce mechanically. So I don't know, maybe we'll do that this year. I could get someone to like teach me how to make that in Godot. I could recruit Morse maybe. I could pay Morse to teach me how to make Bad Rats. Incredible Machine, we played that on stream last year, and I like that one too. But that was one where I played that for a couple streams, which was good. The puzzles started getting a little bit convoluted and samey. I'm not killing this guy. All right, lava me up. Delicious lava link. Oh no, Ganon returned. Ganon returned because I threw myself in the larva. Alright, we don't have to do this anymore. Now, I can walk on water. If I could walk on water. I can't do Eddie Money. His voice is too high. That is Eddie Money's song, right? I think so. I gotta want... Oh. I saw the sparkles on the water and I wondered if that was... They're following me. I have to go across the bridge? Oh, that's right. There's this section. That's fine. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. I haven't thought about Cher in forever either. She's still alive, isn't she? I don't know what she's been up to. But... Cher, I mean, she had her moment in the 80s where she was in a lot of movies. Ah. Oh, now I can go check this cave out. Ah. We're getting these things. That's not a Zora. That's a that's a dog you glued fins to its head. Wow. I like it. You can still see their little chompers in the dark. Immediately tell what it is. Okay. Ah, okay. I think... the random encounter... Well, random in air quotes, but... Again, it was just one of those interesting ideas that ended up, I think, being the reason why these games wasn't as well received over the years. I really don't want to do the bubbles. Also, I need to start thinking about getting another level in Sword because I'm tired of everything taking 2 hits to kill. Okay. Let's go find the child deposit box and get our reflect spell and then actually finish that dungeon. I wasn't really deliberately trying to pad out the stream time of this game, but well, I also feel like there was more stuff to explore in that well. I want to explore a little bit more in this game because it lends itself to exploring. I really want to find out what I'm not doing right here, but I also don't want to waste my pee, so... I wonder if, maybe that map, I'll get the other half of it later and they'll tell me, what it's actually for. No, you don't want to waste that pee. Which reminds me. You played Baby Steps? I don't want to spoil anything in that game. I haven't watched people get, like, too far into it, or the parts I've watched have been kind of, like, spread out over, different parts of the game, and when you're trying to figure out what the plot of that game is just by watching the cutscenes in different orders, it's hard to tell what exactly the hell is going on. Yeah, there's a lot of penis in it. A lot more than I would have expected. Oh, there's also this bit. Okay, oh, that was where I got this line. Oh, is there a... Oh, there's a... Oh, there's not a chimney. Can I get in here? So I remember I had to get in the chimney to get the sword thrust, but okay. Alright, I'm not gonna stress over it. Baby Steps was one of those, it was one of those games where I thought I might try it, and then I changed my mind. I think I even would have if, I just wasn't in that period at the end of last year where I was starting to feel a little gamer burnout, and there was not a whole lot I was excited about playing. So, a lot of stuff I thought I was going to try, like Endless Legend 2, it's too much of a cognitive load. And now I've got other stuff I want to play. I'm going to start reading the manual for Sim Golf, because I want to get into that one at some point this year, too. Furry. Nope. Hi, Furry. Okay. So have you actively avoided watching it because you intend to play it, or because it's just so, like, fucking weird that it hurts your soul? Because there's a little bit of both for me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. So I never played the original Sim Golf, and we're talking about the Sid Meier Sim Golf, but I have my copy of it, and I've installed it on my my Win XP machine. But it's definitely one of those games where you have to read the manual to know what the heck to do. So I'm gonna do that. I have to pre-play a lot of games. Also, Bug talked me into picking up Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Another classic that I've just never gotten around to playing. So this, besides the year of M-Sims, because I'm going to play Ultima Underworld at some point. Excuse you. Ow. I could just cast Reflect. It costs too much mana. Oink. So we might sprinkle in some sim games as well. So there are a lot of new releases that I'm actually super looking forward to this year. But I always do try and balance that out with some classic stuff and weird stuff. And I think we've like the last couple of months of as far as like game choice has been pretty much what I was hoping for. The frickin' guys, get out of my way! I don't want to waste all my magic on you because I gotta save some for the boss. I guess I'll just have to cast Protect. Fuck it. Fingers crossed for Underpar Golf Architect. Yeah, yeah. I jumped in the lava. Oh, thank you, fairy friend. I forgot you were in my inventory. I'm a little crispy, but I'm alive. Oh no, I'm discouraged by like how much key art on Steam games is just so blatantly AI now. And it's especially true of pretty much every sim game out there. So I hope that's not like reflective of overall like production value. But we'll see. I'll still give the game a shot on its own merits. Oh god. But I thought I'd play Sim Golf and See if I'm even, like, into the genre overall. Okay. I don't think I can get through this next part. Did I try hitting the angry... Oh, okay. I didn't actually try doing that before. I just want to get as close to the boss room as I can. There we are. Okay, one more. Gotcha. Hey, Joey. Go, Gadget. It looks like a club when he holds it like that, and then it becomes a small sword. Okay, I'm gonna let this thing kill me now. Actually, I have enough for. No, I don't. Okay. There's a lot of that in this game too, where you just, if you don't have enough mana for whatever you need to do, you just sit in the lava. Think about your life. Oh, I had the 1-up. Great. So he cast Reflect. He Reflect and Protect. So normally you would just sit in the corner of the room and bounce this guy's bullshit back at him. But I'll just stand in this part. It's still not... It still takes forever, because you gotta get lucky with where he spawns. I wonder if they changed it so it doesn't spawn right on top of you, because I think it used to do that also. Which is why no hitting this boss is such a chore. There we are. Whoops, I did that. That was my fault. I still keep waiting for the key to drop from the ceiling. Okay, I don't want more life. I need more attack. All right, that's another one down. Ah, excuse me. There was that rock out in the middle of the ocean back in the western half of the map. Oh gosh, that was a lot of cheese. Hi, Badger. There was also that building next to the Amido, that was the name of it, that I couldn't get into. There are a handful of mysteries that I want to go back and explore, but I don't know if I meant to get some other thing so I can get into the high parts of it, or those are just exit spots for some other tunnel. I don't know. After I do the parts that I'm familiar with, we can go back and explore the other stuff. And there's new caves like this. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, a heart. I noticed a lot of like mods or remakes of this of these kinds of games. One quality of life thing that a lot of them add is they'll add a little bit of shading to the tiles where something is hidden, because that was, you just wouldn't know back then unless you just already knew. You found a hit book, or you called the 1-900 Nintendo help hotline, whatever it's called. Anju of Rauru has the Book of Mudora. That's a new thing. Okay. Okay, I don't remember that. Okay, we're gonna go back to Rauru then. I don't remember where Anju was. Oh, I need that for... Okay. Well, we're doing a little bit of exploring. Oh, it's the spider monster. This guy's just... I love this guy. Just hanging out. But... well, it's basically a Snorlax. Before anyone knew what that was. Before they had been conceived of. Normally there's a pee bag at the end of this one. We'll see. Oh, these guys, that's right. Also just too annoying to bother with because you can only hit them when the eyes open. So, let's move on. I talk a lot about, like, feedback in games, and There are so many things in this game that just give you that feedback of nope, you can't hurt this thing, or you're trying to, but it keeps moving its shield up and down, and it's like, I don't feel like this is a test of my skill. It's just a test of my tolerance for hearing that boingy sound. Ah. So, like, so much of the total playtime for this game is just that. Did I see if there's anything in this forest? There amn't. Okay, which one was Raru? I don't remember. I never remember the town names. Never had to commit them to memory before. Now they're giving me hints. Oh, there's just a bottle sitting out in the field. I remember that there. Tasty bottle. Is this a trap? Could this be a devious trap set by Ganon himself? Or did I get something that shows me where the things are? Oh, maybe that's what the map does. Maybe it shows me where the hidden stuff is. Okay, well that was, if it's that's true, then it's well worth the 2000 P. You can always get more P later. Welcome. Oh, this is Robert. Okay. Now, which one of you is Anju? Oh, Illright. Oh, yeah, we need to save our game. Save all my game. Turn the crystal. Oh, yeah, this is the first town, so it's giving me all the easy hints. I'm just trying to remember which house Anju is in. Are you Anju? Oh, yeah, if all else fails, use fire. It's good life advice in general. You give me health. Oh yeah, I don't need health, sorry. My heart is in, okay, yep. Ah, the class, playing all the classics. I talked to you already. Yeah, I did that. I got the protect spell. You Anju? Nope. Hello, young fellow. Love the random villagers around here. Well, that's right. That's the shortcut building. We're going, are you Anju? Book? Ask my friend on Whale Izzle. Okay, that's new. Where's Whale Waloo? Who, why, what? Where's Waldo? He's on Whale Island. Okay, that's... Which one of these things is Whale Island? No, show me the map. I guess it will only let me do it on the screen. God, too many buttons. Can I... Alright, I don't know where I'm going now. We're on a whole new book side quest. I have no idea. I thought this was in Link to the Past, but it's bleeding over. Wait, no, not that way. I'm wondering if that's related to the ring part. Oh, can I walk? Oh, no. Ah, shoot. That would be so nice if I could just walk on that part of it. That we can... Oh, walk on the... Oh, and there is stuff here. If nothing else, I find the Octoroks very satisfying to defeat in this. One of the few enemies that you just walked up to and poke it with a sword. Oh, new. Uh-oh. I want that bottle. Ah, God. Sometimes you just get perfectly between the rocks. Oh, I started talking about how there were a lot of, like, Zelda clones back in the... Every time I start a new subject, the game just does something weird that I have to stop and talk about. Sometimes I just start moving in one direction for apparently no reason, and I think that must be a quirk of Game Maker. That's fine. It is nice to be able to walk on These little island... Oh, you again. You're dead. Well, even what's the point of that? I don't know. It was just their island, and I just walked up and took it from them. And... Oh, I see something there. I do see something there. Oh. Death Mountain. Okay. I'm wondering if... Maybe this is another thing that had just always been called Whale Island in Zelda 2, and I never realized it because it was part of the manual. I just forgot that I read. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's definitely what that map did. Totally worth it. Because now I can just go get all of the life and magic squares. Nice. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna try to finally talk about this. There were not as many, but definitely a handful of games that could be called like Zelda 2 likes. The one that pops to mind immediately is Battle for Olympus, which is I don't know if that game is good as I remember it. I remember it being okay, like pretty good. But like every NES game, you just needed the full map from Nintendo Power to actually get anywhere in it. Because NES games didn't have enough juice to actually explain how to do anything. So there must have been stuff in here that I missed. I don't know what that icon was. Unless it was a heart piece? I don't know. Find out. Oh, yeah, it was here. I just didn't get this last time. So now we have that. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Hang on a minute. I just want to look up Zelda. Adventure of Link, Rain. Okay, it looks like this is specific to the remake, I think. Oh, it's an island found in Phantom Hourglass. Oh, okay, so they backported it to Zelda 2. That's cool. Okay, I don't want to look up where it is. I was just curious if it was a thing in the original game and I forgot. But it's not. These guys are, though. That's fine. I was planning to do a little bit of backtracking anyway. Because this is where we originally got the hammer, I believe. Yeah, because I remember jumping on these things. So, I don't need to be here. I think maybe there was the other room where the wall was too high to get over. Want to make sure that's over here. Don't like you. Again, what are those things? They look like, they have, like, long snoots and shiny noses, so I always thought of them as, like, kind of dog-like. But I'm not sure if that's what they're intended to be. I'll have to look up them up in the manual. I know that Tunic is famous for emulating the style of the manuals of these games specifically. That would be... I don't know. I'm getting kind of rambly once again, but... That's the kind of thing that I'm having a hard time. I don't know. I was going somewhere with this idea, and I once again, I don't know. I don't know where. Like, maybe there was, like, some obscure, unlicensed NES game from back in the day that actually did some hidden puzzle stuff in the manual. I guess the only example I can think of that would be the the message from Star Tropics that you dip in water. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. All right, I'm coming to get you, Link doll. You could almost do that and, like, pitch it as a found footage kind of NES game. Obviously, people make a lot of games styled like NES games, or like actually are like homebrews and things like that. How do I get over here? I tried this before. I can't. This is before I knew that the fairy spell was actually a chicken spell. Okay, so I don't think there's actually anything to do here. No. Oh, yeah, this part. See, this is why I'm wondering if there must be a way to upgrade the fairy spell at some point. So, if there is, we'll come back and do this. It's kind of worth just wandering around a bit and seeing what shows up on the map now that I have the hints. Here's the part where yeah, you can't get me in the water. Haha. So I wonder if now, if I have the boots, I can walk in any of that stuff. I feel like this is a puzzle where I need to, like, break the rocks in a certain order. Yeah. Just goofing around here. Making a little bit of a pattern. And we get to hear the whole, music loop. Nope. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a puzzle we'll have to solve later. Pardon me. Okay. I will have a sip while I'm doing this. I might go for another hour or so tonight. I'm feeling it. Kind of making up for Monday where I was not feeling it at all. And then the last bit of Stranger's Wrath just kind of finished me. That's okay. We'll finish Stranger's Wrath. I'm confident that I can get through that one hallway this time. Just in the moment. Like, oh god. Dang it. Oops. Hello, tapeworms. Oh. Thank you for the pea, tapeworm. I might have to go back and try Battle of Olympus sometime. I love that I can just skip that whole door, too. That's nice. Keeping an eye for stuff that shows up on the map now. I don't want to go back through that whole, like, tunnel maze. I'm not doing that. I want that, though. Give me that. Yeah. I really wish that I could have gotten more easily into... Oh. Excuse me. I wish I could have gotten more into Tears of the Kingdom. Because I did buy that game, but I played a little bit of it, and then I couldn't get into another, like, big open world game. It had too much stuff in it. I feel like Breath of the Wild had just the right amount of stuff. And I loved Breath of the Wild. But I played Breath of the Wild until there was no more of it to play, and then I just kind of moved on. So when Tears of the Kingdom came out, I streamed Zelda 1 and 2 for the NES instead, just to go through them again. Okay. So, I'm seeing if I can find Whale Island. Oh god, I forgot to do that shit. They got snoots. They got hoagie snoots. Okay, let's... oh, hey, Morris. I see you. Oh, yeah, I've been bouncing off a lot of different subjects, but that's good. Sometimes I get so annoyed with whatever I'm playing that I can't really, like, focus on anything. I've been having fun. We got to the credits for the Celeste Mario game. Oh, I didn't... I left the stream cat on retro, that's fine. It is technically correct. I was gonna talk about something else and I completely forgot once again. Surprise, surprise. Let me get in here. Go in here. So I've acquired the boots. Oh, I remember the orange blob that was in this part, but I couldn't get to it because it's under the bridge. I bet... I bet that fairy's so disappointed with me every time she has to pull me out of the water. I'm like, I can't help it. This game's hard. Wonder if I... It'd be easier to get over this is in chicken form, I think. Oh, God. No! No, maybe not. God, how do you do that? I'm glad I can peck stuff in this form. Oh, God. Every one of these parts was the worst in the original. You just hit the water and you're dead. And then fish. Oh! Oh, God. I'm glad they didn't kill me. Okay. That's... number 5. I'll take my health. That's for sure. Boing. I swear, I was about to say something, and I looked over and I said hi to Morris, and then it immediately fell out of my head. That is so much of my life, by the way. I'll think of something to look up, and in the time between thinking of it and opening up a browser window to actually search for it, I will have already forgotten it. And that happens almost daily for me. Boing. I'll think of it. I have 2 moods where I'm running on fumes, basically. I've been awake for so long. It's just really hard to find anything to talk about, or I'll just talk about all the things at once. I used to kind of obsess over that, and I'm trying not to do that anymore. Just about what it takes to be entertaining as a streamer. But there really is no rule. I watch streamers who are very good at just keeping momentum going with conversations, always have energy the whole time. And there's a lot of streamers that just barely say anything and still people like hanging out there. Because when they do talk about stuff, they're very chill. So there's no one way. So yeah, this is basically a fan-made Zelda 2. It was made in Game Maker, but like mechanically, it's pretty much the original game with some new stuff in it. And I picked up a map, and I'm just kind of walking around seeing if I missed any of the new stuff. But I don't think I did. So we're gonna move on to castle number 5. When I played the original NES Zeldas back in the day, well, I say back in the day, I mean like a couple years ago. When Tears of the Kingdom came out, I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom, so I just played the original Zeldas. Like, I knew Zelda 2 well enough that I could get through it in a pretty short amount of time. This one's taking quite a bit more. So, okay, so this is the person that told me to go talk to Anju. And probably doesn't have anything else to say. And then Anju told me to talk to their friend on Whale Island, which I have no idea where that is. So we're gonna go try and find Whale Island. Well, it's an island, alright. I remember this part, too. There's, oops. No, it's not there. Is there a secret in this bit? Oh, now there's more of these. Well, friggin' levers. Oh. I think this might just be more XP. Oh, P, sorry. Just P. Just P. Oh. It's a new thing. The levers don't normally show up on the cliffs like that. Okay, that's where I'm trying to get to. It's hard. You can't get me on the water. We didn't add water encounters to this. Well, just these things. I'm getting the blue Octoroks down in one hit. That's nice. Get in the water! There you go. There's also... Okay, that secret bit is still there. No! Oh, come on. Okay, they trolled me. Somewhere else. I don't know. Normally, that's how you would get that. They add a little bit more maze. Come on. There we are. Fine. Surprise. Well, they've made a lot more of the hidden stuff in this more visible. But they left a couple secrets in just for the OG gamers like me. It's like, I remember where that secret is, but they changed it just a little bit. Is there anything in these rocks? Okay. Alright. So this is the first maze that's... the first dungeon that really is a super annoying maze. And there's thwomps. Very tiny thwomps. Whoops. Come on. Where? What's on the other side of this? Oh, nothing. I could go grab that bag, and I think I will. So let's see if there's... Oh, nope. Nope. It's a bottle or one of these guys. Oh, I didn't have to stop and jump over this. Alright, fine. Need to think about leveling up more. Gotcha. Oh, that... Nice, thank you. Oh, I need to run and go. There we are. This dungeon specifically is the first one that has a hidden wall you have to run through. Again, there's not really any strategy guide for this. I say strategy guide, and I have to say, one thing I remember distinctly about the stuff in Nintendo Power, it's kind of a meme now, but Nintendo Power would usually only cover, like, the first half of the game. So, stuff like Zelda Second Quest, I got to, and I was like... I have no idea what's going on, and there's no help at all. So, I had to raw dog Second Quest the first time I played it, and it took a lot of time. A lot of aggravation. Because I didn't know... Chicken. Chicken time. Flip. So yeah, Second Quest was rough. But I did it, eventually. Oh god, I think it was Dungeon 6, where you have to use the recorder in the graveyard. That I just... never occurred to me. Okay, yeah, those guys are dying in 2 shots, that's nice. These guys are annoying, but again, at this stage... Whoa, god. You've got enough attack power, but they just get replaced with the lizard guys who are super, super annoying. I should probably take another quick stretch break. Hi, Arturo. Nice to see you. Well, give me that. And give me that. Yeah, there's a lot of bottle pieces inside the dungeons as well. You know me anything? No. Oh, you are not. I need to go on a diet, chat, and I need to make it a serious one. Because, I got some wake-up calls from my doctor in the last few weeks. And I'm not in super bad shape right now, but I will be if I keep going, so... I'm trying to cut out all sugar, which is tough. And to be honest, I haven't cut it out completely yet, but I'm going in with the mindset that I need to get to like 0, just like junk sweets at least. Like there's, I mean, I know there's fruit sugars and stuff like that, but because I used to be like, okay, I'll keep it to like a certain percentage of my total calories, and then my total calories would also be super high because I just eat thoughtlessly. And the only way that I think I can really make it work for me mentally is I need to say, okay, no sugar at all. And then if I do have some, it's like, okay, we're still trying. But if I think of it like, okay, well, I can have like so much blah blah blah. If I have it in the house, I'm going to eat it. That's the problem. And if I say, well, I can have a little bit, I won't. If I buy it, I'm going to eat as much of it as I have. And it's just... So we're just going to say no, and if I slip, then I slip, but the goal is none. That's... I need to really hammer that in. And I think it's working so far, because I haven't been as hungry for it as a result of that, so... We'll see how it goes. Like I said, this has been a real month of serious self-reflection and getting some external help with my executive function. Trying to figure out why no one has diagnosed me with ADHD to this point. I don't know, I don't need to kill these guys. Whatever. I wonder if they... Oh, God, I remember this part. Friggin' fish. I hate these things. I don't remember this red guy. It doesn't matter. I didn't have time to cast him. So as you get a red bottle, just cast all the things, because you're going to get a full refill there. There we go. Bink. Oh, God. Whew. Honestly, adding the helper fairy was... Fuck off! Let me into the next room. Was a great idea, because lava is such a huge risk. I mean, just water. Oh, this isn't the right room. So this is where it shows you how to get the key and that you're on the wrong side of it, and you might as well kill this blue guy. Okay, that's new, too. The bubbles don't usually go against the edges of the room. It even changes direction. Okay, that's cool. Some cute new ideas in this. God. I can't jump over this guy, that's the problem. And I can't do the jump and hit him with the sword part because of the fish. Okay, so whoever thought of this room. Heck you. But thanks for everything else, because it's cool. Oh, God. Oh, Morse, I had a question for you, because this came up earlier. If I wanted to, if I wanted a small project to learn Godot with, how many hours do you think it would take me to reproduce bad rats? Because I'm thinking it can't have been that many to make in the first place, in whatever engine it was. I'm thinking of little side projects here. And again, I'm compelled to kill these guys. They're so... Look at their little smarmy faces. Okay, I got most of them. That's probably worth getting. I'm out of everything. Oh, God. Bum. No, I have one key. Let's go this way. We're gonna have to get the flute, because that's what I got. Whatever it's called. There's always some variation on the flute in these games. I want to say that's a quirk of this port, but those bubbles used to do weird shit in the original also. Duh. I hate you. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's how we get that. Oh, you could do that in the original? Okay. That's what I thought. Where are Bad Rats? I don't remember much about it. It is a very bare bones physics-based puzzle game. And I use the term physics very loosely here. Oh, God. That was the idea, is that you had to, like, set up these contraptions, but it was such a mess that it ended up being more of a sandbox than anything, so... So it'd basically just be me messing with the physics engine. Because I think me just making a game like that randomly would still be better than actually playing Bad Rats on stream. So now I'm thinking I might actually do it. Oh God, I hate this. I hate this room. Oh God, fuck. Oh, every time. Vaguely Lemmings meets Incredible Machine Force. That's exactly what it is, honestly. And also the goal is to blow up cats, which I don't really like. There's no reason, well... because maybe it makes sense in the theme, but... oh God. Please just let me over. Please. Please! Okay. No! Oh God. Okay. Shit! Fairy's done with my shit. Why did this part need precision platforming? I mean, there are some parts of the original game that are just as obnoxious, but good lord. Okay, let me get this one bubble down. Okay. And then, okay. No! And then I just land on fire. Okay, this is ridiculous. I understand it's the spirit of the original, but you didn't have to add... oh, God. I start with 4 lives? Is that what the dolls do in this one? I mean, the fact that there's a live system in this game is ridiculous anyway, but... oh, yeah, also just right past those. I do. And again, they made it so the fairy spell doesn't just make you a fairy so I can fly all over that shit. No, I gotta be a chicken. Alright, back to this. And it'll be a long walk. The dungeons in Zelda 2 are just so... they go on for so long. These long hallways of basically nothing. And to be fair, the Zelda 1 dungeons could get very confusing, but for the most part, they're also pretty distinctive in their design and theme. I guess it's just very hard to remember specific details about these, which is why it's so hard to know where you're supposed to go at any given... yeah. And again, Zelda 1 had a lot of pointless rooms. Yeah, having the map is... it's what this game always needed. Give me that. Ow! Boom, boom, boom. Over that. Over this. That. And yes, the other... Tell me I'm punching because I'm starting to make up lyrics to this song. I need to listen to anything else. It's my motivation for getting through this dungeon. I don't have to listen to this music for a little bit. It's so weird to think there's only 2 more dungeons in the game, but they just go on for so long. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Because to the right is... that's where the dead end was. Where did I die? I died in that friggin' watery pillar room. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna go the other way this time. And just see what's over there. Let's see what's over yonder. Okay, there's the Doom Knocker. Okay. Oh, I see they changed... That bottom block used to be a smash block, but they added this step, because it was really hard to get over to the... It was hard to jump a 3-block height, even though I just did it exactly right. So great. Thanks for proving my point. Oh, there's the key. Okay. I feel like I would have had to come down here. I don't know if it's gamers so much as I don't think jumping is very kind of whatever in this game. You have anything in you? Nope. So I think the point of that other room was that I gotta take the long way. Fucking, what is this? Okay. Oh, jump and also protect. Oh god. They made down thrusting a lot more precarious in this version. God. That's just annoying. I'm glad those aren't like instant death spikes. I could have done that as a joke. Just add the Mega Man death explode animation. Come on. I think this is the room I was thinking of earlier. Okay, sheesh. There it is. Yeah, if you didn't know that was there, I mean, there's not even a hint about it, except maybe if you looked at the map and noticed that it was open-ended on the other end. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, it does feel good to know that I have 4 lives here. Oh god. I still don't have the Piccolo as it is. Well. Is this a... okay. New question. Musical question. Because I don't know if this is a generational thing or if they just eventually stopped doing it, but did anyone take a very early, like, grade school music class where they gave you the plastic recorder, which is just a big... Not even a flute, because a flute's a different shaped instrument. I was curious if that's a shared experience or it's another thing that's just gone by the wayside. Also, did anyone learn anything about music in that class, or do you just remember making weird noises on the plastic flute? I think that's what it was for me. I didn't learn how to play an actual... Well, I guess it is an actual instrument, but I mean a respectable instrument. When I got to 6th grade, and I moved from a rather small town that didn't have a lot of money for education, so it was kind of a shock to come into a new grade school where they sat down and they gave you different mouthpieces for instruments, and were like, oh, you know, you'd be better at this than like a woodwind or something like that, which is really cool. It's a great idea. So they assigned me to play the baritone horn. Should have been pretty similar. I think they just needed another like baritone horn player. They were full on trombones. Oh, this is where it is. What we were talking about. So I got really damn good at the baritone horn, the euphonium. There's so many variations on that specific instrument, and they're called different things, but I was just told it was called a baritone, so that's what I called it.
It's like, I don't have time to argue. Hi, Cosmic. Thanks for making me scrungly. It is appropriate for the game we're playing here. Okay.
And we're talking about music class, because I just picked up the... Oh, God, fuck this room. This was definitely from the original, so can't even blame the maker of this version of it. Okay, where do I need to go now? So I went up there and I got the key, so now I go this way. So I've got to get through one really awful new room with water and such in it. The red... Oh, yeah, the cat heads are awful. And this game has its own Medusa head also. They're kind of suck, but they've got a rhythm to them, so just like the originals. Oh god. That's funny. I was thinking when I played Symphony of the Night Randomizer, is whether there are two game series where there's a certain type of level that has to suck in every game. I know for Zelda games, it's water levels. For Castlevania games, it's the clock tower levels. It doesn't matter what the game is, they're bad. Always bad. It's full of them friggin' Medusa heads, and moving platforms, and something. Just throw anything else in there. The harpies. You don't have to adhere so closely to the formula. I just noticed it does feel like, we talked about having useless rooms, but it does feel like this revamp has removed a lot of them. It definitely feels like I haven't gone down as many dead ends in this one, which I appreciate. Never mind. There's one right there. I knew if I kept talking. I felt in my bones that there was somewhere in this specific dungeon there was a room with nothing in it. But it's been a while since we've gotten to it, so... Sorry. This will probably... I'm feeling good tonight and having fun, but I am gonna end stream at a reasonable hour. Because I have been yammering on a bit. In fact, I'm gonna have a little sippy here. I think I gotta get through the heckin' pillar room. That's gonna be a nightmare. So, let's see, what are some outstanding mysteries? We don't have an actual quest log in this. I need to figure out what to do with the... Did I... Okay, so that room down and to the left is where that pillar room was. It might be something optional. No, I don't have a... Okay, no, it probably has a key in it. I need to go get... Crap. I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming that you can't use the fairy spell to get through doors in this. That was another reason why the fairy spell was broken. No, I can't chicken my way through the door. I don't even want to know how that worked. Fairies could just, like, liquefy their bodies and go, straight through the keyhole. I'm pondering if I even want to be in, thanks. Whoops. I should probably clip more stuff in general. I don't even need to heal. Well, God. Healing's not going to help me much. It's these things combined with the eyeballs. I'm not sure if the eyeballs respawn in these, but I think they do. Ah, no. Oh, God, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. And now, what are you... Fuck off. It's just... I'm sorry, I love this remake, but... What were you thinking? What were you thinking with this room specifically? Okay, god damn, finally. Now, what the fuck is this? This is now a Castlevania room. They're not as easy to kill when I'm up jumping, but I got it. I'm probably gonna die here. It's okay. Ah! Nah. Oh, I'm not dead. I looked up, I saw an empty bar, but that was my magic. Good! Fuck! Good heckin' fuck! I did... Of course. Alright, that's fine. Oh yeah, it's definitely a Bowser's Castle room. Okay, you die. It doesn't seem like there's even a good window to walk forward here. I can jump it, okay. And then you come and get involved. For some reason. Okay. I got it perfectly that time. All right. Second time's a charm. Whew. I was feeling all good about getting through that Celeste game. I feel like that Celeste Mario was pretty much... I looked over, I didn't see the bubble. That game was pretty much the perfect length. Shit, go away. There we go. And go shit your fire somewhere else. Yeah, honestly, that should have been like the master key from the first Zelda game. In fact, isn't there... I think that... Oh, that's the treasure in... No. Was that in... Maybe I'm... I don't know why I just hallucinated that I thought that there was some kind of master key in a different Zelda game, but I guess not. Oh, yay. Because the cross is the thing you get from the last dungeon. Okay. Is that right, though? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. All these games over so many years of my life are all starting to blur together finally. Just put them in a big blender. I've also played too many ROM hacks where they do just mix in all of the franchises in one thing. Okay. I remember watching Rad play this and getting aggravated at not being able to no-hit this guy. Now, I remember having a rhythm for this guy in particular. You had to crouch hit. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. That's just a habit I got into when I played this as a kid, but maybe it doesn't actually matter. Just stick and move. Whoops. Okay, well, if I hadn't gotten hit there, that's how it would have been done. But there is just a very specific rhythm to this guy. Oh, God. That's what, with so many enemies in this game... Oh, stuck on the wall. Damn it, okay. I can't heal. Fart. Okay. I'll go back to my crouching. Got him! No, this guy... not vulnerable on just his head. A lot of the bosses in this game are, so... Get that. Yeah, Zelda 1 has the Lion Key. Which is weird because Zelda 1 also just is kind of whatever with its keys. It gives you so many extra ones that you don't really need it. And then there's games like this where really wish I didn't have to go key hunting, but then that kind of trivializes all of the dungeons. It's also kind of a... Oh, did I waste... I wasn't even looking. Oh, well. Ah, it doesn't really match the music. Okay, so here's another section. This is the one I was thinking of, so I can't really... I have to do these parts because... They're throwing their shit at me. Oh god, just kind of wiggle around. Just wiggle. Ah, okay, that's fine. And there's a couple more. I'm just gonna kill this thing. I don't want to mess with you. There we are. There's so many. I was whoops. Oh well. I didn't want to backtrack for whatever. I mean, ideally, I will be at 8 for the final dungeon. I was kind of thinking that by the time I get through all of the extra content in this, it'll give me more opportunities to level everything up to 8. Fingers crossed. Whoops. I hit the flute button. Whoops. So, we're dealing with these guys. The last one of these upright enemies that are the worst to deal with. You can kind of hit them, the jump, because the jump trick stops working, for one thing. So, I don't know if my cheese technique will work with this game engine. It kind of does. I need the spiders to stop jumping on me. So you can kind of... You can jump over them with their shields down. Okay. That's the way that I know to deal with them. So we'll have to make that work for us. It's wild to play games that like such an integral part of your gamer memory, but things are like just different enough that you have to suddenly think about all of the things that you thought you knew. And I don't know. It is shame that Nintendo doesn't do more of that sort of thing, because they certainly wouldn't be happy about the fact that someone made this. But it's a different feel from just a pixel style game trying to evoke like Zelda 2 specifically, of which I can't really think of any off the top of my head. This is more active mindfuckery. That's enjoyable. Ah. Does anyone read comics? I never really had a comic period. But for whatever reason, I would still kind of very idly browse comic forums. Well, 4chan back in, 20 years ago, before we knew any better, is where I would just keep up on, oh, I'm in the water. With comic news. I mean, I haven't, actually purchased a comic book in a very long time. But, over the years, there's always, good stretches and bad stretches of, storylines and things like One More Day and Spider-Man, which were so awful that now everyone knows about it, kept up with it all. But I wasn't thinking of comic strips, but I guess that counts too. I was also a big Garfield kid. No. And I love that Jim Davis, who must be close to 90 now. I don't know how old he actually is, but I love the fact that he was kind of in on the joke with the whole Garfield minus Garfield stuff. Damn it. He must know on some level that it's all marketing. That's all it ever was. And I also love that Heathcliff is just unabashedly batshit insane. I used to watch the Heathcliff cartoon a lot as a kid. Because it was... Oh, what are you? Okay. That looks like the thing... if anyone remembers the Game Grumps Ninja Kid playthrough, it looks like the thing that pops out of the ground out of nowhere. But it's just there. He's just chilling. No. So I won't do that. So where I was thinking about going was nowhere, I guess. Gotta deal with this shit. There's so much... of the 90s where like YouTubers got very popular, and I just never caught on that train. Like I really just watched Game Grumps and a couple of other things, and that was it. So I don't know. I feel like I miss out on a lot of references there. Wing. But it's also like a very different vibe. YouTubers from 2013 were, I mean, we had PewDiePie was PewDiePie before he was PewDiePie, and I don't know. It was all so embarrassingly bad. And then at one point, everyone just kind of grew up. And so we forgot about the times when we were just really loud and annoying on the internet. Which, I guess it's fine. Ow. Forgot he existed? Well, yeah, I mean, he's probably just counting his money somewhere. Definitely not doing... I don't know. Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm ashamed to admit that I was... Oh, I'm just here. There's something here. Hang on a minute. There's something hidden in these woods. Whose woods are these? I don't know. They moved where the... There it is. Okay. We found the hidden town of Kasuto. I wish I could forget about everyone who's popular right now. Because... Oh. I'll save. Oh, she said something else. That was the save lady, but they changed her script. We had to flee Kasuto. I mean, well, you're still here, so... What do you want? You deserve my help. Oh, thanks. Pretty much everyone who's popular on YouTube or Twitch or pretty much anywhere is because everyone's a fucking train wreck. And that's all people want to watch anymore. Sorry, I'm a little bit jaded being a tiny hi. Koga, good to see you, buddy. Welcome on in. Let me pause this. Coming from that to the Zelda 2 music is jarring. But welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Artie. I'm a rat who streams in the attic. Tonight, we're playing a slightly different version of Zelda 2, a game that I grew up with a little bit, but this is added a bunch of new stuff, and I'm enjoying it. So let me push this button. Oh, thank you for... That's the first time a lot of people see that when they come in. But... everyone, please go give Koga a follow. Koga's a wonderful, wonderful streamer. Amazing artist as well. And what the heck is Everything is Crab? I need to look that up immediately. There's been a boom in crab-based video games in the last handful of years. That is... Oh, it's a playtest. Oh, okay. The... Evolution Roguelite. Oh, okay. I'm immediately intrigued. It's a roguelite based around carcinization, apparently. It's a roguelite Spore. Oh, okay. Spore's another one of those games that I've seen people get into somewhat recently. My hand tracking's a little bit weird, but let's see this. Crabs are the new hotness now. Well, thank you so much for the raid. I'm getting towards the end of the stream, but I'm going to go for like another half an hour or so. If I'm a little bit rambly, that's why I'm having a sip. It's been great to revisit Zelda 2. I played Zelda 2 on stream going back... how many years has it been? 2? It's hard for me to remember what I did in those first couple of streams. That was when I was still using the... Okay, Secret at the Edge of Town, I know. Oh, that's right, there's nothing down here except a bottle. So things are just different enough in this version that I got to think about. I got to explore a little bit. I remember that. Oh, thank you. Somewhere in the seashore desert. So, if you haven't played any of the NES Zelda games before, they're a very integral part of my gaming childhood. It is not super easy to recommend them to the uninitiated because they're different games from a different time, and they do not hold your hand, that's for sure. So, Link to the Past and Awakening. So I think Link to the Past and Awakening are a little bit of a different category because they're, whoa, sometimes I just slide to the right for some reason. Those games are a little bit more scripted now since they had some time to figure out how to make a Zelda game. Zelda 1 is about as raw as it gets. But I played that game so much back in the day because that's what we had to play. Enigma. Okay, that's a new spell. In fact, oh, there's an extra spell slot. I don't know what that's about. I like a couple of the changes that the fairy spell now turns you into a chicken. So chickens are fairies in this world. It also means I can't just arbitrarily fly around through doors anymore. That's okay. We will get by. Oh, this guy has the other half of the map. How much does this one cost? Great deal for this map. Only no, I don't have 5,000p. So there's no currency in this. So you buy things with experience, which is called P. Call for help at the three eyes. Yeah, okay, I remember. I want to talk to the fountain. I cannot help you. Great talk. Thanks. Okay, we're moving on. It's not, well, I mean, it kind of is. Just because I don't know where all the secrets are yet. But we'll see. A skeleton key is in... I knew! I knew there was a skeleton key! I just couldn't remember. Where it was. Where that mean charge for an item. Yeah, they've added some new stuff. So the secret at the edge of town, normally, I hope it's still here, is that if I cast this... A building is erected, not at all suspiciously. I think the reason nobody charged for anything in this one is every link it does it. Yeah, that's the power croissant has made a special appearance. Okay, do I need to? Or do I just? Oh, I just push stuff. Fair enough. Okay, so this is another one of the cheeky additions that I really like about this. There's only been one new thing that I didn't like, and it was the room in Dungeon 5 with all the pillars and bubbles and flying eyes, because I couldn't get through it. I mean, I did eventually. So I think that's all I needed here. In fact, okay. I need to look this up. This is driving me nuts. Zelda 2 Magical Key. Yeah, it's a recurring item in a lot of these games. Zelda 2 Adventure of Link. Oh, I needed... Oh, that's right. The magical key was in... here. What did I just... I didn't already get it, did I? No. I got the croissant. Okay, so... in the original... That's what I was thinking of. In the original game, I needed to get the skeleton key to make progress in the last dungeon. Because there'd be a locked door, but at least there aren't any keys I have to hunt for anymore. Ah, so it's been a good night. I've kind of bounced around a lot of different topics, but it was fun to reflect on how being a software engineer for about 20 years on and off has culminated in me getting interested in streaming and making all this weird stuff happen. So it's been a lot of fun. So it's never too late, I guess, is the lesson. It's never too late to be weird, chat. Don't ever stop. Oh God, hate these things. Bum, 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 bum. Because I am coming up on another birthday. And I won't say exactly which one, except that it is a perfect square number. Oh, secret. These guys are so annoying. I guess that does work. Never mind. That does work on these guys. It's just a lot of the time where they're positioned, it's hard to get to them there. Nice, yeah. I think a lot of folks here, at least in or around the business. It was interesting. I was watching Tall stream earlier. It's interesting to hear Tall talk about how. Oh, I forgot. Before I go in there, I need the skeleton key. It was interesting to hear Tall talk about how he did not really get interested in programming until being in like the game dev world for a long time, which he must have talked about that before, but it's funny to think about now because he makes he's made a whole ass game and worked on making a whole ass website. Oh, that's right. There still must be. Where was the block that I can push? Because I want to see if there's anything there first. Okay, I can't. I really wish I could get in the menus from here, but I can't. It was up near the other part. That little village. Oh, it was here. That's right. Oh, is this just how I shortcut my way back there? Oh, yeah, that's all it was. Never mind. Okay, fine. Oh, it's gone. Good. Now I'm wondering if there's something up there, but I don't know. In the water. I thought that the other one was just the other side of that. Anyway, let's go check the palace out. I'm not gonna finish this tonight. I also finished a very fun little. Oh, geez. Okay, this is new. I played a Celeste Mario ROM hack that I really enjoyed. We finished that one. So I guess we'll come back to this next Wednesday because I'm enjoying this. I remember when I was still 37. Yeah, I'm more than that. But it made me think a lot more about. We're talking about career goals and stuff, and how I never really had the opportunity to have career goals because I've just been put into so many like odd roles and jobs that I've worked at. I don't know why I'm going this way. I know that village has nothing but invisible eyeballs, which I can't do anything about until I go in here. So let's go in here. Final dungeon. You ready for this music again? We heard this for a long time because I was in the 5th dungeon for a while. For a hot minute. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip. This is one of those nights where I feel like I could just keep streaming until I just run down. But I'm gonna have to be responsible because I got a job and stuff. I mean, really, my sleep schedule is already booked,
which is part of why I am not too tired.
But I'm gonna be responsible. I'm gonna exhibit good streamer hygiene. And I'm gonna stab these. Okay, these are also new. The spiky balls, not normally in Zelda 2. Oh, there we go. I push you. Up, 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 up. Yeah, I've had sleep problems for pretty much my entire life. My schedule wants to scoot forward about a half an hour every night. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I can stab it off for like stretches, and I've been holding pretty steady for the last week or so, so fingers crossed. Melatonin is such a double-edged sword for me, and I don't take a high dose of it at all. I have like 1 milligram tablets. I must just be sensitive to it because it's very effective for me. And that it does help me get into a sleep mode, but not so much that I can't just lay down and sleep. Like, I need to still be making a conscious effort to sleep, which is what a good sleep aid should do. I hate these guys. But the problem with it is, no matter how much I take, I'm always wiped out the next day. I don't like this pit. I know I have to go down there at some point, but I think I need to go over first. Oh yeah, fight the blue guy. All I like is, what is that? What is that? Oh, okay, never mind. I do have to fight him. All right. Oh no. Ah, shit. Okay, I do have to go down first. I want to see what's up here. Ah, I knew there was something there. But it doesn't matter because I can't get past the door anyway. I can also only find like the 1 milligram tablets at a very specific place at Meijer. Everywhere else sells the 3 milligrams, which I could cut in half, but it's a pain. I'd rather just take the 1 milligram. I have taken stronger sleep aids, which is not good in the long run anyway, but it also... It's the worst feeling when you are completely knocked out mentally and physically, and you still can't fall asleep. You're just laying there, paralyzed. It sucks. So, I was always wary of sleep aids in general. Boink. But I find that 1 milligram of melatonin, along with the other meds that I take to keep the nerve pain in my feet from being terrible, that also helps me relax. But again, it's just my personality. If I get interested in something, I latch onto it, and it's very hard to detach. So, that's part of why I don't sleep well. Because my brain isn't just there to say, okay, now's the time to sleep. And I'm like, nope, I gotta watch this this YouTube video on vector graphics or some shit. I don't know. Always something like that. Okay, I am a chicken. Doing... Can I get over there? No! Okay, I thought the bubble was gonna destroy me. Can I make that? I can't make that. What was the point of that? I'm gonna get put back in the... There. Okay. I feel like there must be some item in this game that unlocks the original fairy flight, but I haven't found it yet. I also don't know... I don't remember what the use of Enigma was in the... Maybe it turns the enemies into slimes or something? It's been so long since I played Zelda 2. The first one. Why did they think this game needed Medusa heads? I don't know. Me staying up at 4 a.m. to finish a Unity script. That's what I do too. See, I've talked to my mental health person about this. It's wild that I haven't been... Okay, what am I supposed to do here? That's why I need the freaking master key. But I locked myself in here. Okay, I guess we're starting at the beginning again. Is it gonna put me right back here? So we'll find out. Okay. This might be where I have to leave off. This game's been pretty good about having, like exit routes for all the places I can get into. But we'll see. But it's really hard for me to do tasks at the time that I am meant to do them, including like my day job. But I will hit the wall where something has to get done, and I'll be up until like 5 in the morning doing it. And I don't know. It just sounds like such an excuse to say I have no control over this, but I don't understand the mechanisms that allow me to get out of that headspace. So that's the thing I'm trying to get help for. I also just completely forgot I had a jump spell, so fuck you. Okay, shoo. Boom, 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 boom. I think I said about watching nerdy technical videos last time you watched a whole video about quaternions. You know, I could see myself doing that too. I kind of sort of understand quaternions. Because they're really just like normalized unit vectors in 3D space with a magnitude component. But the actual formula for getting there is... I looked at it once and then I immediately forgot, but then I saw it and I was like, oh, okay. As long as there's like some correlation between the numbers and the actual angle, I get it now. But I'm glad that there are just libraries for doing those conversions. Got that fucking... I was also talking earlier about how I am trying to go back and relearn some of the linear algebra that I learned in college. Because I was fairly good at that, it's just that I didn't end up doing graphics out of college, so I just forgot all of it. And that might be why I'm suddenly, like, interested in it now. Because I couldn't pass the engineering class that I needed to graduate college, so I didn't get to use all of the graphic stuff that I thought was really fun. So maybe this is my opportunity to do something cool with that stuff. Okay, I don't know where the heck... I'm still getting keys. I don't know where they expect me to find the... I got knocked into that. Okay, so I guess we're going this way. Bum, 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 bum. So my next goal is... I'm redoing this model. Not drastically, but I'm fixing a lot of the errors that I made when I first did it, because I didn't fully know what I was doing. Fixing the proportions and the topology, and I want to learn just a tiny bit about animation as well. Because in concept, it makes sense, but I'm sure in practice there's a lot of weirdness that I need to... Who put the key on the top shelf where I can't reach it? That's fine. I can... Oh god, these things. Pretty sure I can get that if I just jump. But I need to land there specifically. Gotcha. Gotcha. So my goals this year are, besides kind of iterating on the stream, I think I'm going to get fairly serious about prototyping like a streamer bot type program, which I know a lot of people are working on nowadays. But I've actually had the ideas for that like floating around for a long time, and I think I finally have the wherewithal to do it. Because I've gotten proficient enough in Go that I can start working out the back end in that. Right now I'm just learning enough of Svelte that I can put together like a front-end mock-up. Once I actually know what I'm making and can mock it up, because that's also changed a lot. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm finally just not depressed all the time, which is good. I still have a lot of anxiety and I don't know. Just kind of deal with that on its own. I'm not doing things because I feel like Twitch is gonna like pass me by if I don't keep up with what everyone else is doing. Because that headspace was no fun either. I'm probably never gonna make a career doing this. But, you know, maybe if I make something cool that people like to use... Oh, God. Was there anything else in here? I don't remember. Map. No, I was already in here. I forgot. I have an extra key. Okay. Let's just see how much of this dungeon I can get through tonight. I do need to wrap up soon, though, because I have been on it for a good while. Because I've never been motivated to make, like, more outfits and stuff, and it's something I really wanted to do. But with the way that this model is right now, I don't want to add more crap to it if I'm just going to rework it anyway. Imagine having anxiety in this day and age. I mean, God. I don't know. I have days where I can't put myself through whatever it is that people have that allow them to just ignore everything. So that's their lot in life. I gotta... What the fuck is... What is going on with this boss? Okay, so I know this was also in the original 6th dungeon, but not the palette inverted version. I've learned from experience that just starting whole ass like software projects on your own is really hard. So I'm trying to go into it with a strategy this time. So I have a good, like, abstract idea of, like, the concepts and the different parts of the app that I'm gonna need. But I need to think more about how people use it, because I feel like that's what makes or breaks a lot of, oh, damn. Streamer software. Also, I want to get a good sense of what people like and don't like about different things. Like, well, I mean, I have a good sense of why people don't like StreamerBot, because I use StreamerBot. And, I feel like what annoys people about StreamerBot are things that I've just been doing for so long that I deal with it. Do I want to level up life? Or save it for attack? I need to... Oh, dang. I can't skip this. Okay, so the next one's 9,000. Because that's maxed out at 8. Okay, so that wasn't the final dungeon boss. We got more of this. So yeah, I know they reworked the interface for StreamerBot. I have not yet upgraded to 1.0. I'm still like on 0.28 because everything works and I don't want to upgrade right now. Maybe in the next like soft streamer launch I'll think about it. But yeah, it does look a lot better. But the underpinnings of it are all pretty much the same, and I do have some ideas on how to improve that sort of thing. Okay, this is bottle. Can I? Oh, I can't. I don't have enough for protect. I should just go grab that. There's too many bubbles. That's fine. Doodle-doo. I said the... Oh, God. Oh, maybe, maybe Great Palace is, like, the last dungeon. Oh, come on! I forgot. I completely forgot that was from the original. I don't know how to, like, save my game here, either. We might be stuck here for a little bit, chat. I'm sorry, I know the pre-rolls are on, but I'll deal. You know, it wasn't until a couple of years into my streaming career that I even started doing, like, the 3-minute ad breaks at the top of the hour, but I think it's generally a good idea. As long as you can manage when the ads are coming on, you can take your stretch breaks and whatever. Okay. So they just moved the key to there. Okay. That's fine. Oh, these fire shit and eyeballs. It's a very memorable enemy design. But it's also, I mean, everything in this game is weird as a Zelda game. Okay, let's go back up there. I think I need to chicken on my way down. And then I'll go back to the hidden town and save, and then we can all go to bed. Or watch someone else. Oh god, I hope this guy didn't respawn. I don't think he does. He's a boss. Meow. 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 Yeah. I think when I did play this on stream, I might have pre-played it, so that helped. It was particularly the final palace because it's so huge and maze-like, and it's so full of the most obnoxious enemies in any game ever. Okay. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. Let's get this guy. Yeah. Get picked. Oh, this is straight up fun. So I didn't get the item in this. Huh. Well, I get to go back and figure out, oh, I missed all the stuff. Okay, well, we'll come back for that next time. I didn't realize I was already here. So, there's not really much of a trick for this boss, from what I remember. You just kind of have to stand up and wait for him to come around. Oh, he's over there. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. A little bit different. No. No. Okay. Okay, that's new. Fuck. I think it's gonna take us a couple tries for this. Okay. You are rude. You're rude lava worm. It's a slightly different angle that I'm used to. Okay. I'm so glad they don't do the screen flash in that one either. That's such an obvious thing that just no one ever thought of at the time. So many NES games were should have come with a seizure warning. No, oh, I might not. Okay, so I needed jump there. That's why that wasn't working. Okay, cast Enigma. It doesn't do anything. I just wanted a reason to cast it. Yeah, it's much easier to dodge the fire with jump. I forgot. It's also easier to jump into the lava. Or just miss completely. That's fine. I got plenty of health now. Okay, at what point are you going to do your bouncy fire nonsense? Now. Oh, God. Go away. I need to stand on the long platform when that happens. In fact, I should probably just stay over here in general. I need to be the center of attention. We're gonna get this guy. And this will be good. I'm far enough away from a new level that, instead of being 100 P away, like I was for the last boss. Fire time? Yep. Okay. Stand over here. Where I won't get knocked into the lava. Oh, God. I get greedy. That's fine. The lava fairy is such a good addition to this. It takes so much of the stress off. Oh, God. Well. Oh, geez. Okay. It came out sooner than I thought. Oh, no. My platform. And it comes up over there. Blip. Boom, 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 boom. Got him. Still waiting for the key. It doesn't drop there. All right. Well, I'm going to have to come back and do this dungeon again, because I forgot to get the cross. And, yeah, that, it leaves a couple more mysteries, so I think we'll have a good chunk to go off when we do this again next week. But I don't think I'll have to go for, like, 4 hours, so that's good. That's what I was hoping to get out of this session. It would also be nice if I could get a couple more levels before I hit the final dungeon. So let's go back this way. You already pushed that thing out of the way. Boing. Boingy, boingy, boing. Ah. Oh, where was it? Dang it. They moved it in this one. Go away. I'll play the flute at you. I didn't mean to do that. Shoo! Okay. Finally. Alright, savey lady. Oh no, that's not you. It's you. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you about the time I wasted 2 hours in one dungeon.